Namdi win the war. Python dance 1, Python dance 2, now Python dance 3. Una bogi meri Namdi. Namdi bu onye du aimo. O meri wone lizu mbiroya. Abakare mamanda mura. Una bogi meri Namdi. Namdi win the war. Python dance 1, Python dance 2, now Python dance 3. Una bogi meri.
Hello there.
Hello, my Baba.
Baba, how you be?
Yeah, I'm good, Baba. How are you?
I'm very well, thanks for asking.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I'm always here following the program,
Thanks,
every day, we are always my good fans from the right from day one,
God bless you, Baba. God bless you. So here we are.
The way you deliver, the way you deliver the message across the world, people just keep liking you so much. And the reason why people like you is because you stand by your word and you never make any mistakes.
Try not
and
to.
what you say at the past, when you get to the future, it will be like a vision. Like you've seen that vision before, to be honest, I don't know. Anyway, good evening, the whole house, because I know the whole house everyone is with you this night. I know that.
A lot of people are interested in the conversation around what is going on. Understanding it is so important right now. You know that?
Exactly. What I want to say is that I want to have a conversation, maybe just for 2-3 minutes or more. But
Yes.
what I don't understand, since 2000, and if I could remember vividly, since 2017, after the election, or 2019, somewhere there.
Yeah.
We know that even when Buhari came in as a president, they rigged the election.
It was rigged.
It was rigged. So why people are fighting now that Tinubu rigged the election? They should know from I'm 100% sure that if you are in Nigeria at this stage, you will never vote because you already know what they are capable of.
That's right. I put a lot of people off.
So
anyway.
we are saying on this program that people should boycott the election, but a lot of people go ahead and vote for election. So this is what they expect. This is what they should expect in the first place. I was wondering why people are making noise. No, this is
feeling surprised.
No, they rigged the election. How can you say they rigged the election? Because I never see any election in Nigeria that wasn't rigged before.
No single one.
And we told them that boycott the election. Don't even vote at all. And you went ahead and you. To be honest, I prayed Tinubu should become a Nigerian president. The way they pray Buhari should become a Nigerian president, so that they can suffer more.
Well, somebody said that they might need another 8 years, but is that actually right? Go on.
If Tinubu can spend more than 8 years, so that these Nigerian people, they can be wise in the future, maybe later after Tinubu, because you can't vote, even if you vote Peter Obi cannot do anything. Atiku cannot do anything. Tinubu cannot fix Nigeria. Why are we lying to ourselves? When are we going to be ones?
Wow.
We said this long time ago.
We have been saying it. We're almost saying it almost every day. But it was more or less like we are discouraging them and all of that. But I feel like we have gotten to a stage whereby we should all endeavor, right? If we can, for those who can, because I can't really tell people what to do or not, right? For those who can, right?
Exactly.
We should endeavor to not travel the route of I told you so. Because whatever it is, right? They have become more victims of what we are victims of, that we told them don't validate their election. Now they have done that, right? And they said they are about to fight. I don't think the route of we told you so is ideal now, if not for us to be indirectly wanting the establishment to continue lording it over us. In my own opinion, Baba, but I am with you. Go on.
Exactly. That's okay. I think that's the reason. That's the same way I also reason. That's the reason you reason.
Like it has happened now.
That's where you reason.
What are they going to do? Do you know that several days? You remember that several days, right? When I talk about the politics and all of that, I always said they are going to rig you. You know they are going to rig you.
Of course.
So when they rig you, what are you going to do? Do you remember I used to ask that all the time? Like, what are you going to do? Are you going to just walk away after a few days of, hey, we no go agree, or you're actually going to stand your ground now? Well, it seems we are about to find out. That's why I'm telling people that for those of us who underrated them until now, with what they have pulled off right now, it is probably not really a good idea to still underrate them if they say we no go agree. It's just for us to wait and see, isn't it? And support them, in fact.
Yeah. What's supposed to happen is Nigerians should stand up for Sowore. I don't know Sowore. I don't care about Sowore. But he hasn't been in this contraction election or contraction government, whatever.
That's right.
You understand? That's the only person.
This to us. Even as
it's
many
never been part of them.
It's not.
Okay, Maegun. Okay, please. You know, Sowore said something that they said he doesn't have experience to lead Nigeria, but they want him to fight for Nigeria.
Do you know they are already dragging him out now that he should join them in all of this too? But Sowore that I know, he will join them.
And he's not going to join them. I told that guy. I believe him. He's not going to. Because you know that most Nigerians are so stupid for them to go and vote again. For these people, okay, let's do this. Okay, I think the last election,
right?
Okay, a lot of people that they're supposed to vote for Sowore, most of them didn't vote for Sowore, and they went ahead to go and vote for Buhari.
That's right,
isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
And Buhari treat them the way they want. So now they should just call Lu also to come in to treat them the way they want.
Well, but the difference again, is that you know one thing, right? The difference is that the way I see it, okay, for the first time, right? This guy said they will vote, despite all the advices that, like you said, right? And they tried to stop them from voting. Now they are rigging them out. Do you get that now? So if we say let Tinubu deal with them again, are we not kind of endorsing what they have proved to us that they could dispose? You know what I mean? Like they have shown it. They actually had the capacity to dispose PDP and APC, right? Go on. Yeah.
Please, just let's look back to the NSAS.
That's right, NSAS.
Do you think it's easy for all these politicians to outsmart the whole country?
I bet it wasn't easy.
It's to be honest, the only way we can deal with them is not to anyone not to vote. That's it. Let's end it at this stage. Exactly. But if you say you want to vote, even if you say you want to vote, you want to vote Peter Obi. If Peter Obi become a president, there's something that has been existing, still going to continue existing.
I know.
Nothing is going to change. Is it Hausa is going to live? Hausa will allow Peter Obi just to rule them just like that, and to make Nigeria to become, because Nigeria that is not better today is better for some people in Nigeria, even outside Nigeria. But it's just the minor people. But the majority of people that they are not clever enough to come together and say no one should vote. Enough is enough.
Let me take another caller, so that we can hear their own perspective of this whole thing too, like we do all night. Let's hear from others too. Baba, thank you so much. I'll take another call. Here we are. Hey, I'm gonna. I have to put you on the real line, so everybody can hear you, not just me. Baba, can you hear me?
I'm hearing you perfectly well.
Brilliant. It was just me. The phone wasn't connected at that time. I don't know why, but I'm glad that everybody also can hear you too. How are you?
I'm fine, my good evening.
And good evening to you too.
He just shy. Scotland crude oil is shining on your face, my good.
I get so many lights in front of me. Don't be deceived.
I will tell you.
Really?
So my good,
Baba?
I call you make I tell you say, remember what I tell you yesterday when the lady tell me say he disagree with me, the other man say he disagree with me. My good. Listen. Okay, make I open up to you now.
Oh yeah. I
am a retired naval captain from Okemiri Base, River State, Port Harcourt.
Fantastic. You were the one mentioning all those oil rig, oil location, and the rest of them yesterday. So I'm going to listen to another part of it tonight. Tell me.
You see, You see what that naval captain, that Yoruba naval captain came wants to say at AIT that they wanted to kill that man.
Captain Taiwo.
Thank you very, very much. Everything that man said was truth. Nothing he said that was lie. Everything from A to Z is truth. Because in that your DSS office, I've worked there for 2 years. I've worked as an intelligence officer in Nigeria under Navy. I worked as a secret agent in Nigeria. I took a war. I did not resign. I ran away for a reason when they wanted to send me to what did they call it in Borno State. I told them no way. I can't go. They wanted to force me. Even I spent days in Gadru, a captain. I escaped. They sent 2 men to go to my house with me to go and take my things and come back so they will relocate me. When I got to my house, I jumped my window. They were waiting for me outside. I jumped my window through the fence and took off. That was how I escaped. Finally, the same way now the calendar, I got myself in Europe. You know the process. I don't have to start saying all this.
We don't really have to go into much of, you know what I mean, too, yeah?
So, what I'm telling you is that I have studied Nigeria very, very well. The level of oppression in that country right now, those people has been so subjugated to the extent that money, you see that in money, naira. Even if they want to act, what you just have to do, find 1 or 2 people among them, give them money. The whole thing will just flop. Nothing will happen.
To speak nonsense. In fact, speak against the same movement that they have bled for. I
thought I'm yesterday, I said again. All these things go just within 1 week, 2 weeks.
It goes just down there. No, it's not part of waiting I talk earlier that now to waiting, now that they don't even have PDP to eat, they have added the 5th columnist. What did they call them? They will neutralize them from within. And the establishment will regroup. And that will be the end of it, but I hope not.
Add CCP, add Nigeria. Nothing will happen by a good. If you don't study that country very well, you know what I tell you. You see that NSAS. That NSAS was the peak of everything that would have happened in Nigeria. If it did not happen then, it will not happen again. Wow. For Nigeria to be good, except to take the military to come back, maybe through what powers they will say military should hand over, military will not conduct another election. Maybe if they are lucky, somebody good will come. But for say normal democratic, there is nothing like democracy in Nigeria. It will not happen.
What do you call it? It's the best trigger. Let the best trigger win. That's their election in Nigeria. There's nothing like democracy. Let the best trigger win.
Let the man that has the most cash win. Nothing will happen. I'm going to talk every day. I'm going to call you. They remind you to me. You will say nothing.
I don't like that. I wanted to make sure that the mental health of our people is well managed, but you are just too blunt. All right. And then I don't also like absoluteness. You are speaking with absoluteness, right? It's scary. That's scary.
I'm telling it like this, It's two-way thing. It's a two-way thing. I'm saying nothing will happen because I know nothing will happen. And I'm also gingering them when they hear my voice because I know many of them
show to you that something will happen. Like when somebody say nothing will happen. So I get it now.
Nothing.
They use your DSS, what do they call them? Decoy. To do what they call this reverse psychology. Get them more angrier. Tell them they can't do something. They can never do that. I forget it. Nigeria will crush you.
And they talk because me, all my life, I never vote one day. I
like your style.
I hate politics.
Okay. I think I like your style.
Then they have this one, their mind going nothing go happen.
Anyway, I'll take another one, so that we can manage all the time tonight. Nice one, thank you. Everyone is interested for real, and I want you to see yourselves watching me right now as the jury, and I want you to scratch out what he said from all that, okay? And remember the last one when he said he just wanted you to get more and more motivated to fight for what you think is your right. What is your right? Hello there.
Hello.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Good, sir.
Good.
God bless you. I'm good.
Brilliant. So this is Mayegun, by the way. If you care, what's your name?
Yeah, my name is Osas. We spoke the other time, maybe a week or more.
Right.
Ago.
Remind me.
Yeah. Well, I told you I'm in Spain.
I remember. Well, it's all right.
I told you
one single word would have done.
Osas.
I just want to address you by your first name. But if you are going to be like, I call you days ago.
Okay, my name is Osas.
That's fine.
I told you my name the other time. Osas.
Osas. That's all I wanted, Baba, so that I will remember the next time too. Sorry, I didn't this time. Okay. So yeah, you're live. Osas, everybody can hear you, sir. Please.
Yeah, I'm just listening to the first caller and the second caller. I love everything you are doing. The first caller, I would say, those things that he's saying, including the second caller, it's almost kind of, they have one belief that nothing good is going to come out of it. You know, I was having that to be difficult.
I know, Osas. I spent 2 hours trying to tell everybody here that I don't think it's ideal to try to mock them and say, I told you so. But I am only entitled to my own opinion. That's why I opened the line. Let everybody say their own mind too. Sure you get, But go on, Osas.
But I like it because the more they does it, the more they motivate them to keep pushing. You know, even when that first caller was talking about Showore, I don't hate him. I like Showore, but the truth is that Showore is only kind of he presents himself as a perfect man. Every other person are not good.
Right.
And disobedient, they are very clever and intelligent people. They can read somebody. They have read Showore that he is not a good leader. A leader is someone that is learning, that knows that he is not perfect. And that is what Peter Obi shows to them. That is what they are seeing in Peter Obi. Showore is the opposite.
I see.
Those are what they are not seeing. They think maybe Showore is not part of the establishment. Showore can be worse than those establishments if he's the president. But the person that's inside the establishment that has no stain with the establishment is the only one that can change them because he comes from inside.
Right.
I don't know if you get.
I am following you, Baba. Go on.
The other thing about him, if you see him, even when you were talking about him, he feels so calm because he feels that it's like he have all the ways and all the evidence that he needs, no matter what they are going to do, you know that he's going to beat them to it. That's why he's no worry.
What I even saw, you want me to tell you something, sorry, brother. You know what happened is that when they ask all of their people, over 400,000 of them who served as party agents across Nigeria. Remember, they matched with other people to form agent, right? To join LB towards the election, right? When they did their collations, so far so good. They haven't collected everything, not be everything they get so far. The vote will be sitting on record for that is giving them that boss behind the scene. It's actually over 11 million. Verified 11 million, right? So they are now saying, if that is how much they want to give to Tinubu, 7 million, then nobody should celebrate. But again, until this comes to light and proven, everybody will be saying all they are saying right now. Just like they said they were just wasting their time for months. Now, here we are. People are now saying they should have merged with PDP and all that story that we are hearing right now. But go on.
Even the PDP, I listened to Aisha. You know Aisha now. He said they should be celebrating because they have won. He said they don't need to bother or be worried or get tired that they have done it again. He said instead, let them be gathering the evidence. I believe that Peter Obi already know what he's going to do with it. Even let them declare Tinubu
but Tinubu cannot merge as a president. That's just simple. Wow. With all the evidence that they have, that's one belief there. Even they are following PDP.
I like your own way, Baba. You know why? It's because you are the kind of messages that the obedient would love to hear now. Because it is practical, it is realistic, and then it is encouraging. Sure, you get that whatever it takes, even if they declare him, it is not over. But a lot of people will disagree with you. You know that normally.
No, they will disagree because they have lost faith in the court and other things. Even that's what Aisha was telling them in a message. He said she knows that people doesn't trust the court judgment anymore. He said the court judgment with the evidence and the people around, they'll be forced to give the right judgment this time. You know when they are doing those judgments, the people were not looking at those courts, the Supreme Court, and they can do anything they like. But when the whole nation are on them with all the clear evidence, they'll be forced to make the right decision this time around. And that's what the obedience are doing. That's the confidence that they have. Even Peter, nobody even knows that he don't even care because he know what he has. And it's like they have all the evidence that they need. That's why they are not bothered about the INEC. They have that clear evidence. That's why they said they agree with PDP. Let them cancel. They know that if they cancel it, do election, they are still going to beat them.
Yeah, that they are like
organic. So that's why they are not worried.
Everywhere. If they are allowed, they will still beat them. I like that. Anyway, let me take another call. Let's hear somebody else's opinion too on all of this. Baba? Thank you so much for stopping by, okay? I have another caller on the line. Here we go.
Hello?
Hello, ma.
Good evening, how are you doing?
Good evening to you. How are you, ma?
I'm fine.
Beautiful. So
you see,
yes,
at times I call you an oracle. Because all the things you have been saying, all of them are happening.
Right before our very eyes.
There is one thing I'm afraid of now.
Yes, ma'am.
Because you said these soldiers that on the street of Lagos, is it to protect the vote, or is it when they are finished doing what they want to do and the youth come out, are they going to use it for the youth?
If I want to be honest, ma, that is something that we are about to find out. But if we have to use what happened on Saturday as a precedent, then I am going to say their purpose is for the latter, which is they are there to crush any rebellion that may arise after the announcement. If what happened, after all the display of soldiers here and there, and all of this madness still happened, I can align with people who believe. Go on, man.
No, nobody was arrested.
No.
So, but Buhari cannot say he didn't know. He didn't see all this video that is going up and how they were smashing ballot box and all. But what were the soldiers made for?
He does know, I would say. And then if I have to dig into that, my conspiracy part of my brain, I'm going to say it seems everything is actually working according to his plan. And if the alarm raised by El Rufai and Co. is anything to revisit, when chaos takes over everywhere, it won't be a bad idea to introduce a interim national government in Nigeria, or even a coup, which are actually going to even make it worse. That's why we don't know what this is going to be all about. Because even in that same concept, there is still also an arrangement, a permutation that is there to remind us that no matter how loud this is going to look, there will be other people that will sabotage everything. For this, they will say, for the sake of national this and that, to subdue it and make sure that Tinubu still become the president. There are many factors they can use. There are many ways that they can concede things to make it look like, okay, Shebi, you want to rule. That's why we did the election, Abi. All right, give us your best. Let them come and work with me. And I'll be open. Then next time, we'll do a better election. As long as they shall call me Mr. President. Sure, you get ma. All of these are also factors that can reduce the chance of a real fight back that is cooking right now. Are you there?
I'm here, but I'm afraid because does it mean that the leaders cannot do anything without lying?
No, they can't. In fact, they can't do anything without
kind of
violence. Remember that too. They can't do anything without violence.
What kind of legacy are they leaving for their children or the youth?
I don't know.
Does that mean they are telling the youth that they should continue, whatever they want to do on earth, they should be lying?
Yes. And if anybody disagrees, unleash violence on them, arrest them, jail them, kill them. All those useless people. What is wrong with them? That's their legacy, man. In case if you probably don't know, that's their legacy, and they are not ashamed of it. I have seen them. They don't get family too. They don't get children. Are the children not seeing their parents? They don't care. As long as the bills is paid. Whoever's going to die, man, die. Sure you get it. Go on, man.
The second person that called just now that said that Nigeria can never change or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
He may be right, but I don't believe that God will just allow us to just live this kind life, to live this kind of life for the rest of our life.
Now, PTSD, man.
What I believe, what I'm believing, what I'm thinking, if Nigeria cannot be okay, can't we divide and let everybody go on their way?
There are many obedient who are already saying the same thing, ma. If our if our vote won't count, if all of this is just a waste of time, can't we just break up? I said, you are welcome to the party. But don't worry, now small. When you get your full disappointment in the whole process, after all efforts, right? They are likely going to agree with us that this is not going to work. It's not working and it will never work. There's no harm in trying. And that's why we're having this experiment right now, ma. I believe.
And another thing.
Yes, ma'am.
Since INEC know that all the elections they have been doing, they are always winning it. What is the essence of using billions of naira to prepare for an election? Why not just select the person and put the person there?
Just to make it look real.
Because it's not going to count.
Mm-hmm. You know, you have to put up a charade to make it look real. That's exactly what they put up every time, okay? Make it look legit, even though it's not. And that's what they have done now. But it seems that this is the first time people actually are interested. That's why a lot of people are asking questions now. Like, why did we do an election when you know that you've already written the result? Why did you make us waste our time? You know what I mean, right? Welcome to Nigeria, ma. Everything defy logics. Honestly, you can ask 1 million questions, right? You will get the same answer, which is nothing. Because everything about Nigeria defies logic. Go on, man.
If you calculate the result now, it's around 20-something-thousand. You want to tell me that it's only 20-something-thousand that came out for vote?
20-something million, yeah?
27 million, I mean.
Yeah, I think it's about 20 million. And they gave cards to 85 million people. They gave cards to 85 million people. But it's all charade to make it look legit. Yes, ma'am.
So you want to tell me that people that came out to vote are just 20-something million?
They are more than that. In fact, they are more than that, yeah? But they have to suppress the ones they can suppress that can fit into the narrative. You are welcome to Nigeria, ma. Do you mind if I take another call as well? Thank you. Yeah. So that's
thank you very much, my brother.
Yes, ma. So the time is also coming to an end. I've only got about 15 minutes to go. Right. Here you are. Hello there.
Hello, the general.
Yes, sir.
Everything to propose.
Well done, yes.
What's going on?
Are you there, Baba?
Yes. Our leader, they can't do anything without lying. That is just the truth.
They lie for a living.
Yeah.
Like something like this. You remember this one, eh? We work with you, Lori.
We work with you, to build a Nigeria that is not corrupt.
going to spend a lot of resources on education.
You there? All those people I just showed you right now, they are elderly people.
Yeah.
But everything they said in that video, is a lie.
It's a lie.
Go on,
it's
sir.
a lie. And this is what I want to say concerning one of your programs.
Yes.
You said something, you said that all the organization or institution in Nigeria, they are all corrupt.
Absolutely.
And all the citizens, they are also corrupt too.
Because they are the reflection of their leaders. When you see corrupt criminal leaders, look at those who give them power. They are the reflection of their leaders. And I was right. And I'm still right, sir.
Yes.
Go
on. And that is what is happening now.
Right.
400 feet. Turn left.
But this is my advice for the obedience. They have one of the ex-presidents have stay in their back if they can get more people like that. So it will be easy for them. For example, now we have Baba Obasanjo is supporting them.
That's right.
So today Jonathan have congratulated back.
Well,
assuming
they actually visited them, but I understand something, right? Immediately they released these photos, right? APC and the rest of them, they have been like, well, Otito said, Oti cool.
Otito, yeah.
Which is indirectly true, But you know something, is that right? This picture was taken because those ECOWAS election observers, they were going to all candidates' houses in Abuja. They've been to Kwakwanso's house. That Peter B you saw in that video is on his way to Abuja too, right? So they are appealing to them to talk to their supporters to calm down. But we go see this kind of photo as APC, Egbe supporter. We no go run with them. Tell me about it. That's what APC Egbe people are posting when they saw this photo. Go on.
So what I will just advise them, they still need more people to stay with them. Like all the sounds we have in Nigeria,
right?
Like this Baba, they need all those people.
Senior advocate of. Okay, sorry, I was going to say senior advocate of.
And this is not the time they will be abusing anybody.
I hope people will understand that.
This is the time. Yeah, this is the time. Even Showore, this is the time they will say, okay, please, we need your assistance now.
They're all hands on deck.
Yes. If we truly want to bring these people down, we need to join hands together. It's not about
pointing fingers. Now you do it right. Now you not do it right. We are all victims of a terrible Nigeria. If everybody want to think deeper, right? Let us be honest. We are all victims.
That is how we
go on.
And that is how we can bring these people down. That is the way we can do it. It's just an advice, and I believe they will be working on it because now they have Baba Obasanjo in their back, but they still need more people.
We'll see.
More stronger
NLC, TUC, and all of those people are coming out from after the announcement, and that's the showdown that they are hoping will never happen.
And they still need some people in security personnel too.
Right.
Because now, if everything popoye, they will be using army, they will be using soldier. So, but if they can get the backup of some security personnel, some state governor, it will be easy.
Oh, time will
But
tell.
I know they will not get the backup of Lagos state governor. But if they can push that table, if they can change the commissioner of police in Lagos, it will be easy for them.
Okay, time will tell, Baba.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Right, let me take one more call and call it before I call it now. Okay, and thank you for that perspective too. They should try and get more people on board. Hey, I just lost one caller there. However, there is another. Oh, hang on. For
they should try.
hang on. Do you mind that muting the broadcast? Your call has been taken. Do you mind? Hello.
Yes. My good general.
Baba. How are you?
Fine, thank you. It's been a long time. My good, thank you for all this. Everything is popoye.
Igboro ti propoye. Everything ti propoye. Haze. That means everything don't scatter. The whole town is exploding. Haze.
Nigeria is getting very interesting. Good. I just want to make it very quick. So I have just 3 points I want to mention. First of all is, where is Buhari's hand in all this charade? You see, he's lining behind the mirror, but he knows what he's doing. And all this military currency change and all that, this is just like a precursor to what is happening. It's deliberate. So anybody that is just
what if see Baba Baba see what if the naira scarcity, fuel scarcity are the things that APC puts in place for the time that after the election, if every one of you want to start protesting, you know, go get fuel. You want to organize a rally, this and that, you know, go get the money. What if that is the purpose?
That's where I'm going.
What if? You there, brother?
Yeah.
I'm just asking. I said, what if that's the plan after all? And it is not to stop vote buying. What if the plan is to make sure that...
That's where I'm coming.
Go on.
Correct. That's where I'm coming. That the intention might be to bring back those money. See all those money that you think that they are going to discard. They may probably have to bring them back. The second one will be that the second plan might be to look at all this whole scenario as, hey, Buhari is having a fuse with Tifunubu, and everybody will be like, oh, yes, this is working for us. And people have been rejoicing. But this is just part of the game plan, which Benjamin Franklin of US said, in politics, there is no accident. If it happens, no, it was planned that way.
That's right.
So
nothing circumstantial in politics. Nothing circumstantial.
No, at all. It's all part of the game. And watch, ever since this has been happening, Buhari has been at the curtain, behind. He has not said a word. He's just been hiding behind the corner. And imagine a state governor standing and counteracting the order of the president.
And he didn't say anything.
Touched him and nothing happened.
Broadcast of verify, nothing was said or done.
Yes. Good. So it's all part of the whole thing. And Nigerians have been like, so this was just a diversionary action to get Buhari out of the curtain. And it could have been in a meeting in such a way that, yes, I know you want to be Mr. President, is your Emiloko. Go and do whatever you want to do, but don't involve me. It's your turn. Go and do whatever you want to do, but don't involve me.
Don't involve me.
That's why Tifunubu is doing whatever he's doing. And you can see it's all linking to that. Then the second point I want to mention, I don't want to digest all that.
Please.
The second point I want to mention is the Tifunubu's desire. At this point, you see, he's an octogenarian. He has lived the most useful, juicy part of his life. He has nothing to lose. The only thing he wants is just a name, Mr. President. And he will have the picture of his crooked feet hanging behind the federal government institutions. That's all for him. He doesn't want anything. So long as he's sworn in, that's all Tinubu wants. As far as you are looking at that man there, he doesn't want any other thing. With that, he will now say, over to you, the bandits from Bono, the Boko Haram from Bono, you can now run the affair. He will now take the back seat. Then the third one I wanted to mention is, do you see the video I sent to you? Just go back and check the video I sent to you on WhatsApp.
I will try now.
There was a discovery that was made at in Maitama by the police. They recovered, hold on, let me pull it up. They recovered, hold on.
Hang on, I'm actually looking at it. You continue, don't worry.
Yeah, so they recovered at number 15 Ganji Street in Maitama. They recovered INEC materials. And that building was meant to be owned by Jagabia Abole. Under the INEC constitution, under the INEC rules and all that, nobody no individual is supposed to have those materials. But somebody is having them. It's not in INEC office. So someone has to explain, and I hope P2B's team should be able to get into this video and see all that, where all that is going to. Because right now they are trying to lobby all the people who are involved in that post. So we are watching this movie, and I'm happy your diary.
I'm going to try and grab the video after this call. When I look at it, and there is nothing that could be in any way graphic, right? I'll eventually use it in one of my programs.
No. It's not graphic.
Beautiful.
So, in summary, Nigeria is a crime scene.
Jeez.
And anybody who thinks that Nigeria will change, just like the other callers were saying, is just wasting his time. People like us, I used to work in that government. Brother,
yes.
One Friday evening, I closed from work. Because of what I saw, I entered British Airways straight to the United States, my brother.
Wow.
That was how I left that country.
And there are many people like yourself who have seen it enough. And they just left.
Oh my goodness. My brother, you see all these people trying to look like they are repentant gospel preachers. Some of them are worse than terrorists. Once it's not favoring them, you see them raising arms. You see the other one, this one, what is it called? What does he call himself?
Which one?
What's it called?
Describe him. Maybe I can remember his name.
The one that talks every now and then you see him ranting and fighting with Dino Melai. I've forgotten his name.
For Food Kayode, FFK.
Yes, FFK. You see that one? Yeah. Very soon you hear his own story. Can you see
how angry they all look? They were supposed to be calm, cool, because they are the ones who are about to be declared winner. But did you see the anger?
Yeah, they're the ones who are fighting. Yes.
Because they are scared, I believe.
They're fighting.
You know, when you steal something,
they're scared.
You will be kind of panting enough that people will begin to suspect you. Like, why are you sweating? Did you owe something? Is that something wrong? Yeah. That's exactly what I see with them. And they will use Igboju. In Yoruba, we call it Igboju. That is you stronger than all of that force. And say, everybody keep quiet for you to forget it. But I don't think these people will be able to silence people. Shut up your mouth. Don't talk again. Do you think?
Even before the swearing in, if Tinubu eventually gets declared, before the swearing in, there will be another infighting. They will shred themselves. Because what Tinubu does is, you will take care of this, you will take care of this, you will take care of this. That is if the second NSAS Pro Max does not meet them. But
some people are asking that, what do you think? They said, what do you think Tinubu promised Wike? That Wike went all out that way to attack his own people, kill some of them, traumatize them, just to wait for... They said, what do you think Tinubu promised him? That if he becomes president, when he becomes president, he's going to give to him.
Wike cannot get anything more than either a special advisor or just what Amechi got, a minister. Outside that, what Wike is looking for is not all that. What he needs is just a shelter.
Yeah, immunity from being targeted.
Cover him. Immunity, that's all. Because he has committed so much that he knows if he walks on the street, whatever he sees, he takes. So he's looking for where to get that immunity. And if he loses it, Wike may even die of either heart attack or high blood pressure. Because he knows that the dangers are looming. And with what is happening recently, with what INEC has uncovered, with all those people who died during the election, is even compounding his problem. He's making confusion more confused.
He killed people. He killed people in Obigbo. Then went ahead to go and rig their vote in Oyigbo, local government.
Yes, man. Absolutely.
It's a shame. But
so the drama is about to begin.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I enjoyed your charts, and they are quite, eye-opening too. So thank you for
being part of this. We'll keep in touch. One name.
God bless you. One name. I hope everybody also enjoyed this conversation as we are come to the end of the whole chat. Thank you to all my callers, my super chatters, as well as all commenters too. We are following the old development, new, old, whatever, everything that is going on that will eventually lead to either Agbado presidency. I get one advice for you. All of Funa, who are between the ages of 18 and 35, you better begin to add Agbado to your staple now, to your food. That is likely going to be the main one soon, because according to Kolu, to battle the unemployment in Nigeria, it takes just one single move. The moment I become president, recruit. Don't leave this broadcast, okay, without liking it before you go. I'm going to let you go now, okay? And good night. This is what you should be looking forward to. Recruit.
And we are competing with armed robbers and the bandits to recruit from the youths who are unemployed. 33% unemployed. Recruit 50 million youths into the army and the other thing. Take away from their recruitment source. What they will eat? Cassava, agbado, corn, in the morning, yam in the afternoon. It's growing here. You create demand and consumption.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary Ayíbi #1. Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary Ayíbi #1. Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú. Mayegun Diary Ayíbi #1. Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube. Mayegun Diary Ayíbi #1. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí. Mayegun Diary Ayíbi #1. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun Diary Ayíbi #1. Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí. Mayegun Diary Ayíbi #1. Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun Diary Ayíbi #1. Mayegun Diary politico. Mayegun Diary Ayíbi #1. Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun. Mayegun Diary Ayíbi #1. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o. Mayegun Diary Ayíbi #1. Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary Ayíbi #1. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Bí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá ti ń darí bá. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. olóṣèlú
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn rà kì.
Máyégún ti dé.
ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rà kì.
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn rà kì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rà kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rà kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rà kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rà kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o àyè.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rà kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rà kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rà kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rà kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rà kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rà kì o ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rà kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rà kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.